I'm Dr. Thomas Neal. I'm a representative here in London for the American drugs firm G.F. Harvey Company. Now, one night, a friend of mine, John Haynes, told me that the police were watching me. Now, he thought this was news to me, but it wasn't, because a sex worker friend of mine had already clocked their surveillance. Now, I sense you may disapprove of my having acquaintances that sell sex. But really, these kinds of women are fascinating to me. They're a part of the community which is very interesting for a medical man such as myself to observe. Most interesting. And of course, they tell me things because, well, I'm a man they can trust. But this police surveillance, now, look, I know my rights, and I want to make a complaint. This is a shocking infringement of my privacy, and for John to spot it. Look, I told John then what I am telling you now. They were watching the wrong man. And I told John everything, how young Water came to me in a real state. See, he'd made this woman pregnant, and he'd performed an abortion on her. Not only illegal, of course, but also dangerous, as he was neither fully trained nor qualified as a doctor. And so he came blubbering to me about how he botched the operation and how the woman had died. But that wasn't the end of it. Oh, no, not at all. See, young Water, he couldn't see a way out. He said these women were demanding lots of money for him, or else they'd blab about him being responsible for this woman's death. These sex workers can be very manipulative. And Water doesn't understand their world like I do. So he was panicking. He was determined to shut them up by killing them. I refused to give him any poisons, of course. I sent him on his way. And I wrote a letter to these women warning them of his plan to poison them. Looks like they didn't get it or didn't believe it. More fool them, because obviously they ended up dead. It's a sorry business. Patrick McIntyre and myself were at my house chatting about the recent coverage of the sex worker murders in the British Medical Journal. I do like to follow these things closely. Patrick was absorbed by the article too. He got me to copy part of it out as he read it out to me. I guess he wanted to take it away to read it later. So I duly wrote it down for him. But I wanted to keep the original article for myself.
Patrick McIntyre.
This is totally ludicrous. You have nothing on me, and you won't find anything either, as I have patiently described to you. My intense interest in the activities and the welfare of the sex-working women in my neighborhood is purely medical and does not make me a murderer. As a doctor, I preserve life. I told you I had Emma and Alice's address because I wanted to warn them about Water Harper's plan. Oh, this is all too much. You police don't listen to anything. Idiots, all of you. You have nothing on me. My instructions are not to open my mouth, and I shall abide by them, whatever the consequences. No comment. No comment. No comment.
The police need...
You'll be able to tell. His eyes go weird sometimes when he's stressed.
Once...
No comment.
Drug taking is no excuse for any of this.
I should never have been here now.